Middle child syndrome, MCS. You know, a disorder has arrived when you can call it by its initials. What does it say? Well, it says that kids in the middle, not the oldest, the privileges of the oldest, not the youngest, the attention of the youngest, kind of a lost child in the family structure. And because of that, they may have image problems or behavior problems. Middle child syndrome. You know, you can only really have a middle child if you have an odd number of kids. 3 kids, and you got a middle child. But if you have a 4th, now you got an upper middle and a lower middle. Well, how long do you have to be a middle child to contract middle child syndrome? Well, what if you go to 5? Now you do have a middle child again, that's your 3rd child. But not so long ago, that 3rd child was the oldest child. I don't get it. I'm all confused. Is there any such thing as middle child syndrome? Not really. Kids have different temperaments. Parents will say to me, oh yeah, but my middle child is the tough one. And I will ask, well, do you think your middle child would be the tough one if he was the oldest or the youngest? Oh yeah, that's just the way he is. Right. It's not so much his order in the family, not so much his position, it's the fact that he's wired a certain way. Middle child syndrome gained popularity when families got smaller. You didn't hear too many people talking about middle child syndrome when you had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kids to a family. Why? Because you kept having new middle children. I was a middle child for 1.5 years. Oh, really? I was a middle child for 2 years. Same family. Yes. So, in fact, do you have to worry about middle child syndrome? Nah. And if you're worried about it, you have one, have another child. You'll wipe out that middle spot. That's kind of what you want to do. And by the way, you know, can you have acute middle child syndrome or chronic middle child syndrome? Some of you parents out there, you only have 2 children. If you have another child, that baby in the womb has latent middle child syndrome. I'm Dr. Ray.